Say hello? You want to say hello to the camera? Hi, pretty girl. Oh, this is Serafina. She's going to be our support kitten. She's almost 5 months old. She's a little ragdoll. We love her more than life itself. She's super soft. We just needed to have her officially introduced. Okay, there you go, baby. Anyway, hello. I haven't planned this or got any script or anything like that. I mean, we never usually used a script for our videos unless it was for debunking DID, for like the scientific-y type stuff. Other than that, we always just kind of like, you know, whatever came out, came out. Only a handful of videos we used scripts for, and we found them really difficult to film with, but usually at least we'd go in with like an idea of, alright, what are we going to talk about today? What are we going to film about today? Today I was just like, am I agonising physical pain right now? No. Do I feel like I can stay awake for more than an hour without crashing because of chronic fatigue? Yes, this is great. I might as well film an intro video for people who are wondering who I am. So, my name is Kaya. There's a car. That's pretty rude, dude. My name is Kaya. I am the result of a fusion between Kyle and Nin. So I have been, in the past, Kyle, Nin, Nina, and Chloe. Keep hearing little meow. Yeah, so Kyle and Nin integrated, fused in late 2021 is when it finished. It kind of started, it was a very slow integration. It started in like early 2021 and ended at the very end of the year. And the result of it was me, Kaya. So that's K-Y-A, Kaya. Just think like Kyle with an A on the end if you want, it's easier. I've had a lot of people being like Kia or Kaya. It's Kaya, please. My pronouns are he, they, she. I really don't care. I'm gender fluid. Right now I'd say he or they, but I'm really not bothered. You can call me whatever pronouns you want. It changes relatively regularly, so I'm not fussed. Hello, gorgeous. What are you doing? What are you doing? Have you gone to hang out? Yeah, if you're hearing like a bell ringing in the background, we've got a little bell on her collar so we know where she is, because she's just so small, man. It's also really grounding. I'll make a whole video on her and how we got her and how she's helping us. That's my foot. Anyway, yeah, I'm supposed to be introducing myself. So I'm obviously the fusion of our past host and the primary protector in our system, which was Kyle. And Kyle had been around since the body was 3. So obviously, hi gorgeous. So yeah, obviously when we integrated, fused, the whole system was like, oh my god, what does that mean for us now? What are we gonna do? Because like our whole system has been built around Kyle being the primary protector since we were kids, like really young kids. So now with that being different, the whole system went into like complete uproar of, oh fuck, what are we gonna do? But honestly, a lot of people have stepped up. Like nobody's taken the position of like one person being a primary protector. I still hold a lot of, I don't know, like responsibilities towards that job, I guess, but I don't think it's physically possible for me to be just a primary protector while I'm also host, because being primary protector for our system involved a lot of being able to communicate with what was going on inside and being readily available for hours inside, no matter what was going on. And as host, I can't really handle all that. It's not possible for our system to be functional like that. It might be for other systems. So a lot of people I know are going to be like, I really miss Kyle, because I know Kyle was kind of a fan favourite. Hey baby. Hey baby. Yes, meow. Little meows. What's up? Oh, gorgeous girl. I know a lot of people are going to miss Kyle. I know a lot of people are going to miss Nin. A lot of people did when Nina and Chloe first integrated too. And I just want to say that in the same way as Nina and Chloe were still there when Nin first fused, we're all still here in me. Like, I'm still very much Kyle, very much Nin, but I'm still also very much Chloe and Nina. My accent changes a little bit depending on whether I'm feeling more masculine, more feminine, what kind of mood I'm in, if I'm angry, if I'm irritated, or sometimes even just really nervous. I'll either flip back and forth between like our sort of fronting voice, like a masking voice, which sounds a lot more like Nin's and Chloe's, and Kyle's, which obviously has this heavier Essex accent. But I don't try and keep tabs on what my voice does. How I speak is how I speak. It changes a little bit sometimes, but I think that's just part of having a lot of different people having made up who I am. I know some other systems experience that and some others don't. Some have really, really solid accents and voices that are very, very central to who they are. Mine's a little bit more changeable, I guess. I don't really know what to say about myself. I can tell you how I look. Okay, so I think that this is cool about how I look inside. Kyle had bluey green eyes. I, as Kyle, always thought they were blue. So I'm going to say blue eyes. And Nina also had blue eyes. Chloe had brown eyes. And Nin had brown eyes. I have eyes that are brown in the middle and blue on the outside, so central heterochromia, so they're brown and blue. And I really like that because it feels like I've got a bit of everybody in me. I like that about myself. My hair isn't that different to how it looks inside. It's a bit more of an auburn colour. It's probably about the same length, maybe a little bit shorter inside. I have a plait here and a plait here, like a French braid type thing, and my hair like brushed back. Sometimes I wear little like clasps in my hair, or like little hair bands and things, just bits and bobs to make it look more interesting. But other than that, I look pretty androgynous inside. I think I'm a lot more confident than any of the others were. I'm also a little bit more snarky. I'm very honest. I'm very brutally, no, pussyfooting around it. I will tell you the truth and I won't apologise for it. I'll apologise for things that I've done wrong and mistakes I've made and anybody I've hurt, absolutely, and make amends for it as best as possible and learn from it. But I won't apologise for my honesty. And that's something that I do want to take forward with me. I like that about myself, that I'm less scared. I'm less scared of like, oh, what will somebody do if I talk about this? Or what will happen to me if I speak about this or do this or act in that way? And it's kind of freeing. I've got a little loaf on the floor right now. I'm a cat dad. Or a cat parent or a cat mum. All of the above. Now, as of, I think we got 5 days ago now. She's still a little baby girl. We made a TikTok for her because our camera roll is just full of videos and pictures of Seraphina. So if you want to follow her on TikTok, her name is Seraphina the Ragdoll, because she's a ragdoll kitten. I've been around for a couple of months, like settled in the integration for a couple of months, but I'm still learning about myself, I guess. I still miss being Kyle and Nin, and I miss the relationship that Kyle and Nin had. But I miss that less now. I'm happy with who I am. And even though it's still scary, that change is big and scary for our system, not just for me. It's hard to say it, but I think deep down I am glad that the fusion happened. I think it's a massive sign of healing. I think it's good for our system. I think it's good for me. I think it's positive. It's showing that we're making massive steps towards recovery, despite repeated trauma that we're still experiencing, despite the hardships that we're going through. It's proof to us and to everyone out there that you can continue to heal and move forward and push through. Even if bad shit is still happening to you, even if you're still struggling, even if nothing's perfect, that doesn't have to put a stopper in your healing. There's still times where you have to be like, whoa, can't do any of this right now. Need to just breathe for a minute. But that doesn't mean that everything has to take steps backwards. Relapsing is fucking hard, man. Our relapse was out there for the whole internet to see and we got ripped to shit over it. But hasn't put us back. I'm very determined to be as healthy as we can be. We don't know what our healing journey will look like. We're not aiming for final fusion or like a complete full integration of all parts in our system. We are just focusing on healing, not an end goal. Whatever that healing looks like for us is whatever it will end up as. So functional multiplicity might be it. Final fusion, I don't know. We're a long, long way away from it yet. Kyle's memories and stuff like that, the younger memories, I don't have access to anymore. Jade has them. Occasionally I'll get flashbacks and forget them or hold on to some of it. I'm still aware of the themes of some of it. I have pretty much all of, or close to all of, Nina and Nin's memory and trauma memory. I have, I think, all of Chloe's as well. So it's just Kyle's that Jade had to take some of when the integration was happening. Now that I'm host, because Kyle was aware that there was a subsystem in our system, which basically means like a separate group of alters that essentially functions as its own individual system aside from the main system. Because Kyle was aware of that, I'm now aware of that, so that means that it's the first time that a host has ever been aware of the subsystem. That has widened our understanding of the inner world and how our system works and where things are going and why amnesia is happening and, you know, where's this lost time gone, and that's helped. And people have stepped up to fill the gap that I couldn't fill. I'm on the Aero Ace spectrum, so still figuring that shit out. And it's really interesting because Chloe, Nina and Nin were all very hypersexual, and I've been told that you can be asexual and hypersexual. So yeah, still figuring that stuff out. Kyle was like, he was allosexual, so like he experienced sexual attraction, but it wasn't either hypersexual attraction or asexual attraction. It was just like average sexual attraction, but wasn't really that bothered about it. So to go from mostly very, very high to either very low or nothing, I don't think that I'm capable of feeling romantic attraction at all. And I don't really feel sexual attraction to other people. So I guess that would make me Aero Ace or somewhere on the spectrum. But again, that's something that I'm going to have to explore, come to terms with, figure out myself. Doesn't mean that I don't enjoy flirting. I love flirting. I think it's really fun. I just don't experience sexual attraction to people. I can still see people and be like, oh, they're aesthetically very beautiful or very handsome or very charming. But that doesn't mean I'm like aroused by it. So yeah, we might make some stuff about that as well, or I might make some stuff about that, sort of like bring you with me. If you have questions that you want me to answer about myself and stuff like that, I'll probably make a post on Patreon or something like that and be like, look, is there anything you actually want to know? Let me know and I'll make a video about it. Might have been a good idea to have done that first. But yeah, I just wanted to pop up and say hello, introduce you to the fluffy baby, and somebody's nearby and they're sad and it's making me sad. And my fatigue has just got heavy. Someone's really sad. And I don't know why. That's a weird thing about DID. Sometimes you get emotions and reactions that aren't your own. Sometimes you can cry and it ain't your tears. You ain't upset. Anyway, it was nice to meet you, and I will probably see you again soon. Remember, if you want to see more Serafina, have a look at her TikTok, Serafina the Ragdoll. Bye bye. Say bye bye. Bye everybody.